Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Yeah, I'm glad to be back. Thank you for checking in on me. Everything is going okay. And we have a lot to discuss. This is a Motivational Monday, and I'm glad that you tuned in with me for me to help you with whatever. And that's what I feel. I kind of like let myself feel what it is. And sometimes, and a lot of times, it's just some of the stuff I'm going through. I always say that I'm in this with you guys, okay? And I talk about what has helped me. I talk about what it is that I need to do to go forward in my life. And it helps me to motivate you, and it helps me to, give you pointers and we just go through this thing together, okay? Um, I know a lot of it's winter and it's cold, it's snowing, and it won't stop snowing. Okay, it's been snowing in places that it usually doesn't even snow. It's incredible, but it's so beautiful to look at. I don't like being in it, but it's beautiful to look at. I hate to complain. I try my best not to complain about anything because we are all so blessed to even still be here on this earth. So I love looking at the snow. My neighbor did our sidewalk, which is always great, and I'm just happy. I'm happy about the way the snow looks. Let's just put it like that. It's beautiful. Yeah, I've been thinking, we all have UPS, Amazon, FedEx dropping stuff at our house. We are on the internet. We're buying stuff. We're feeling good about when the truck comes. Hey, there's a truck. But when it comes and we get it and we open it, it's like, why did I buy it? Why did I buy this? Sometimes. So yeah, we're gonna talk about the clutter. It is time, guys, to clean the clutter. And I know some of you guys are probably like, well, I don't have clutter, and I clean my house. My house is clean, and well, I'm talking to you too, Susie, homemaker, busybody, because that's also a distraction with you constantly. Okay, this is going to be long. This is going to have to be in three parts. I'm going to do this in three parts, and the reason I'm going to do that, I want to go into it a little bit more in depth. So, because I really want to help us. Help me help you. Okay, stick with me for those three parts. The first part of clutter. And when I say clutter, I'm not just talking about clutter in your surroundings. That's the ultimate. Let me tell you. Because what that cluttered, I'm talking about cluttered in your mind, your body, and your spirit. Your mind. What is your mind cluttered with? What is cluttering your mind up there? And your body, what do you feed in it? What is it? What are you cluttering your body with? What are you overdoing? Okay, your spirit. Why is your spirit cluttered? I don't know. Not really reading the Bible like you used to. You're not feeding yourself with the Word of God, listening to people that can inspire you and bring that teaching and that word to you. All of those things are cluttered. The number one thing is the clutter that surrounds you. Now, let's talk about my clutter. I talk about me, I talk about my stuff. The boxes, okay? Big box. Recently I just bought an exercise bike, which I'm excited. I was excited when I bought it. I didn't pay that much for it. I researched very well so that I wouldn't have to pay a whole lot, and I could still get a good bike. I'm gonna do a whole video on that too on YouTube, so watch that. But it's still in the box. And then I have these other boxes that I had this great, wonderful idea to redo my kitchen, and it's going okay. But it's half done, and boxes are unopened because I want to redecorate a little bit. It's just too much. So now I feel like the boxes and I come in and I have like 1,000,002 coats for what? I don't know. I come in and I lay my coat out. I get that. I'll pick that up later. I'll hang that up later. Well, later is now. Later is now because now I feel like this stuff is closing in on me, and I'm a person that needs organization around me. I like things to be organized and in its place. And if things are not organized and in place in your life, you have to look at your surroundings and what's going on right there in front of you. I mean, physically look at it, because that clutter can begin to play on your mind, your psychic, it can play on your emotions. You don't even realize why you're not motivated. You don't even realize why you don't want to get up and go to work. Well, it's because you've allowed the things in your life, and I know that we're all dealing with this, the pandemic and being at home a lot. So it's so easy just to get complacent, just to get relaxed. Oh, I'm not going to do anything today. I'm going to just kick back and watch a movie. When you know you need to go in that room and organize that stuff. You know you got too many shoes, clothes hanging out here and there. You know that there's something that it is you're holding on, stuff, just stuff you're holding on to that you need to let go. And that's the first thing that I want to talk to you about. Letting go. Getting rid of stuff. Now that's where I am right now in my life, letting go of stuff that is unused, stuff that you haven't seen, you don't even know it's back there because it's just, you have no place for it in your life. And it's not just because you can't even blame it on the pandemic, because you didn't even know that stuff was back there before COVID. So you can't blame it on that. Can't blame it on that. How about digging deep? How about going deep, digging deep into that clutter, into that stuff, things that you have from people that you have lost, things from the past, things that you haven't let go of. Why are you holding on to that? You can't get free. And I know it's very subtle. A little here, over there, little stuff over there, little of this over there. And pretty soon, that stuff that you've allowed to seep in, all of a sudden, I can't think. And it's best just to ignore it. Oh, isn't that wonderful? It's just feels so good just to walk by like you don't see it. It just feels so good to turn that light out and close that door so you won't have to look at it. But I am today, February, in the shortest month, Black History Month of the year. I am commanding, I'm commanding you to clean your clutter. It could be your clutter in your closet, it could be your basement, but you have no clue of how it's affecting your life. But when you clean it, when you get it organized and you get rid of, which is what we're talking about today, letting go. Let me put it like this. If you look at that thing, that stuff, that whatever, and it does not bring you joy, if it brings you sorrow, if it steals your peace, if you roll your eyes, that means it's got to go. And I declare that if you do that, you will see a change in your life, a major change. You will feel better. You will begin to do things that you wanted to do for so long and just didn't know what was robbing your get up and go. I'll put it like that. What's robbing your get up and go? Is it clutter? Because it does play a big role. Did you know that your clutter was a reflection of who you are? Did you know that your surroundings, it's a reflection of who you are. It's a reflection of how you feel, because if you allow it for a long time, that's really how you feel in your head. We talked about the head. We talked about the mind. That's really how you really feel. I mean, I took my own advice and just cleaned and well, I'll say organized, because it's clean, but I organized and just got rid of a portion, like half of my wardrobe room and shoes and all, just a portion of it. And I felt like, whew, it was a breath of fresh air. It was like I can breathe, I can feel, I can see, I feel uplifted, I feel happy. Happiness, yeah, that's what I'm supposed to feel. That's what you're supposed to be feeling. So if you're looking around and that's not what you feel, you got to make some changes. We're gonna make some changes in 2021. We're gonna make changes. We're gonna do it. We're gonna encourage each other. Okay. So physically, mentally, emotionally, clean that clutter. And what's the motivation for today? Let go. Whatever is not bringing you joy. You think about that. Take that and think about that. Okay? So that's all I have for you today. I hope that you enjoyed this motivational minute and share it with your friends. Give me that thumbs up because that really, really helps me. Even if you don't comment, that's fine. Just give me that thumbs up. Let me know that you're liking this stuff and you're watching. And tune in for part 2 of cleaning that clutter. Make it a great day for yourself and be blessed in it.